I put on for my city. 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 Ooh, let the dogs out. Ooh, I'm about to bring a city out. Time to get it going, put the loop back on the map. About to jump up in this race, I just ran my first lap.
Welcome. First podcast from, what's it called?
We gonna talk about it.
We gonna talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna talk about everything from Bible, church, relationships, parenting,
Mental health,
self-love, and erectile dysfunction probably. But anywho, my name is the untouchable King Woo, and my co-host here name is
Carmelita.
Cuddles. I don't know why she talk about some Carmelita, like she's Spanish or something. I don't know. But alright, we out of St. Louis. This first episode of this podcast, we gonna talk about it. I'm basically like the Shannon of the show, and this is Skip of the show. So
disrespectful.
Sometimes we gonna debate, sometimes we gonna agree, sometimes we gonna agree to disagree. So, it's just something fun to do. We're gonna have fun. And we want the audience or the people, when we start building the audience, we want everybody to interact with us. Like when we put on YouTube, just go in the comments, tell us what you want to see us talk about. And you can also go to kingwoo.net and you can send us a message about what do you want us to talk about. So, and we'll look at people with the most. We'll probably go about that subject, and we're going off the dome mostly, so it should be more authentic than somebody reading off something. So today's episode is about
Parenting.
Okay. So I think a lot of things we're gonna talk about, we're gonna agree. And I think most of the stuff we probably talk about on this subject we probably agree to. But who knows? This is spontaneous, so we might not agree. You know what I'm saying? Because Skip always disagrees with Shannon. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, I'm a 49er fan, and she is Broncos, so that's a big old. And she's a Buck fan, and I'm a Laker fan. So, anywho, sorry.
It's okay.
But anywho, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
We gonna talk about it.
For sure.
All right. So I guess you can start it off. What is your take on being a parent, and not just being a parent, but parenting, period?
Let me first start by saying that I believe parenting is like one of the most rewarding opportunities that we could ever experience. I think for me, starting to parent is when I realized that the child is even in existence. Once I realized that I have conceived. And so parenting doesn't stop for me ever, because I have a 25-year-old, a 23-year-old, an 18-year-old, and a 9-year-old. And I do have bonus children as well. But I never want to cross the line with them. So if they invite me into the conversation, I'm most definitely there for it. But as far as my biological children, they always call, I always answer, and we have discussions. So it's never about telling them what to do, but I always share what I believe wisdom to be regarding whatever the situation may be. So parenting is something that teaches you to grow. You learn from it. We're not perfect individuals. It's all about progress. So that's what I think about parenting. It's rewarding. It's fulfilling. I was blessed to be able to be a parent. I don't take it lightly. I'm thankful for the opportunity. And yeah, that's my Take on parenting.
That's your take.
It's my truth.
That's your take. That's your take of parenting, right?
It's my truth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me go real in depth and deep of what I think about parenting. I think, for one, parenting never stops until you die.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So, all these parents be out here talking about some, oh, I'm a parent to my child, 18, and he move out. You know, no, it's not. Because you still a parent. They're still your baby.
Yes, true.
So, if they 99 and you 110, if you can help them, you should help them. It don't matter because she's 99 and her kids, you know what I'm saying? Okay. She still helps her kids. So, I'm just saying, you know, like them parents, that's why a lot of stuff is going on in this world because parents give up on parenting that when their kids 16, 18 or whatever, feel like they grown and they do what they do, and they still got stuff to learn because we old and we still got stuff to learn. We learn it every day, and you know, my mom and I know her mom, you know, they still help us out if we need help. You know what I'm saying? Dads or whoever. You know what I'm saying? So that's why my thing is, I don't care how old my kids is, I'm still a parent. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even when I can take my last breath, but wash them dishes, and I'll be out here. So, you know, it's just like you still gotta be a parent. So I just feel like we need to stop as parents. Stop having that stereotype of kids are 18 and they're grown, or 21 and grown, and move out of my house. No, because you know eventually they probably gonna come back or need something from you. And also when you get like her age, you might need to move in with the kids and you know what I'm saying?
How old is it?
80 something.
80.
90.
90?
I think she was up there. I think her and Betty White went to school together, so she around there. She around there. So, but
okay.
you know you're gonna get old one day. So if you treat your kids bad, when you get old, you know what I'm saying. The only thing you gonna have is that little nurse CNA or whatever at the nursing home.
Yeah.
That don't wipe your booty when
they don't come to visit you.
Yeah, when you pee on yourself.
Don't make sure
and you be sitting there in the same pee for 3 days.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't want that. Mm-hmm. So I think us as parents, we need to do a better job. Especially, we're from St. Louis. St. Louis is really, it's getting crime infested. And I think
it's getting?
Well, it's been crime infested, but it's like the parents are not really taking responsibility.
Well, let me ask you this: do you think we came from a generation to like for us? I know I was young having my kids, and so some parents wouldn't even grown having kids, and maybe it was just a domino effect there. They don't even know how to be a parent. They didn't have the guidance to be a parent. May not even know, right?
That's true, but I feel like if your parent wasn't in your life, and you see, like if your parent's not in your life, you want to be better than that person. You would think people would have that mentality. You would have that. I hope that mindset that my dad wasn't in life or my mom not in life, but I don't want to what you want to call it do the same things that they're doing.
Repeat.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, try to break that cycle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to keep on repeating, and then, you know what I'm saying, you still have the same old thing. You want to do better.
This is true. I think sometimes, too, in some instances with people, you can have both parents in the home or either a parent, and they're just working all the time, so they're not there, too. Yeah. But
at the same time, we can't, they still, regardless of the fact that they're working, you still have to...
They're providing, but they're not present.
Yeah, you still have to find a way to be a part of that child's life. Working, this, because kids, they will play on you. Kids.
Yeah, they don't have any guidance. Nobody to give them rules and setting limitations and give them direction and give them correction so they get to raise themselves and do what they want to do.
Yeah, because we all was kids before.
For sure.
And thing is, we all make mistakes, man. And the thing is, you have to learn from your mistakes.
True.
You can't keep on repeating the same mistake. And a lot of us just keep repeating without learning from that mistake.
Mm-hmm.
And as parents, we keep redoing that, and then we allow our kids to do it too. So at some point, we got to stop that cycle because you don't want that to happen. Because when you was bad as a kid and you terrorized your mother, when you adult, your kid gonna terrorize you. So you want to stop it because, like I said, you're gonna be in a nurse home and they're gonna be kicking you. When your kid gonna be in there kicking on you or stomping on you, like, remember this? Boom. So you don't want to do that. Cause I remember my kids used to be like, when you get old, I want to box you or something. When you get like 70, I'm gonna break your hips. I'm like, hey man, I wasn't even that bad. But yeah, it's. But like I say, you can have fun with it. But
were they teasing?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But I told them, you know what I'm saying, upper room. I brought you here. I could take you out, dog. Called the upper room. She know what I'm talking about. We don't play that.
No clue.
We don't even play that, dog. So this I think this topic is. I think it's kind of good. I think a lot of people probably won't like the topic because if you really don't like this topic and you don't really like what we're saying, I mean, I think you probably that bad parent. Face it, you just a bad parent. Because, you know what I'm saying, regardless, should no kid be 16, 17 and be confident smoking weed in front of you. Be confident in cussing in front of you. Man, let us cuss in front. We could cuss in front of the neighbor. And they slap us.
That's so true.
You know what I'm saying? When we was growing up, you couldn't cuss in front. You couldn't do nothing in front of the neighbor, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they would slap us, and then they tell our mothers or fathers or uncles or whoever, and they gonna slap us.
Yeah.
Now these kids are so disrespectful.
Well, that was in the 50s for you. In the 70s, they were a little bit more lenient.
But you like in the 30s, so it don't even matter. I don't even know they had belts when she was born, but at the same time.
But the point is, times have changed, right?
Times have changed.
And then the reason why the neighbor's not slapping the kids today, or disciplining them, let me say that, is because, their parents gonna come and curse them out.
Yeah.
Or then you can't whip your own kid because then it comes CPS. Yeah. So,
whoop them.
and so times have just truly changed as far as discipline is concerned.
Because at the same time, CPS don't want you to whoop your kid, but they can beat your kid. Message. So don't let your kid get beat by the system. Beat their ace. I said ace. I didn't cuss. I think there's going to be a. It's going to be a. Is it going to be curse free?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. She cursed a lot.
No, I don't.
She I think she got what is it called, Tourette. You just be walking. She be like, mama. You like,
what the heck?
but anyway, we off the subject. Yeah, but anywho, but that's what I'm saying. Don't let the system, raise your kids. Raise your own kids, man. And I'm talking about raising, not just buy them cereal and milk and stuff like that. Raise them. Find out what they're doing through the days. Check on them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Care about their mental health.
Yeah, communicate. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And mental health is really, with these kids, there's a lot of there's a lot of mental health involved in a lot of these kids. That's, I think, I don't know, they put something in the water or something, but I see a lot of food or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because it's like,
I think they see so much and they really don't know what to identify with, so it bothers them. Or then maybe they hear things. I don't know, but maybe somebody might have to say it to them. We just never know what affects somebody, but
And then also, it might not be popular with a lot of people. What I'm going to say though, it's not. But just listen to me. Listen real close. You have to listen real close Yeah, put your ear up. Put your ear up. You have to listen for what I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Are y'all ready to hear this?
I'm ready.
Give your kids a chance to grow up. Give your kids a chance to be a boy or a girl.
Oh.
Don't allow them to let TV or whatever else make them be a boy but supposed to be a girl. And they're not even mentally developed enough to understand what a boy and a girl is. It's too many parents, because the parents have to allow this, because the kids are not even they're minors, so they don't have no say so in this type of work. I mean, like homosexuality, I mean, it is what it is, but I feel like, you know, if they going say they're gay or whatever, they could be gay, but don't let them like transform
right
before
a certain age.
They're mentally
right
able to understand life and understand everything. Because I think everybody was saying like, you know, kids do that because they, you know, it helps the suicide. No, it don't. I don't understand that one, because I think kids, either way, because how these kids are really, these kids mean out here. So anyway, either way, they gonna talk about you. You know what I'm saying? So how can you say it lowers the you know, suicide rate or whatever, when I feel like, I think if they do that, just say you allow your kid at 14 to be born to a boy but can identify as a girl and be a girl and have to try to transform. If you allow that and then she turns 21 and realize she made a mistake, I think that's gonna be mentally messed up, because now you're an adult living their life, and you as a parent should have stopped it before it even got to that point. Now that's the thing. Y'all let them sell drugs, y'all let them have guns and everything in their house, and you know, sometimes you say something, sometimes you don't, but you gonna let your kid turn around and be something that God didn't make them. You know, God made you a boy. Be a boy. I mean, if you know you gay, but be a boy. Just, you know what I'm saying? But don't. I don't think you grown. You do what you want to do. You pay your own money and do what you want to do. Because I think now some states are not paying for the surgery. I think I heard that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you know you can't get that surgery. You got to pay for it yourself. So I just think people need to be smart, and I think it starts with the parents, because it be some parents that be that live their life and really push it on their kids. Instead of letting their kids live the life that they supposed to live, they push it, and then the kids see it, and you know the kids, their mind develop on that. Like if you got two moms or two dads, you see that all your life, and you might identify like that. So I think, like I say, parents need to be parents, man, and stop letting TV parent to your kids. Stop letting these rappers or entertainers or whoever entertain your kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't see, you know, ain't no more Barney, ain't no more Big Bird. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody on Sesame Street counting no more, because half the kids don't even know how to count, man. So we need to be parents. You know, I had to say that with a straight face, man. And she's over here laughing. This is not a laughing matter. This is not a laughing matter.
No, I was going to say, because I think that maybe we don't know if Barney or Big Bird is on TV because we don't have babies that age anymore.
We do that young enough. But even though, you don't hear nothing about no Big Bird.
We don't. Okay.
I'm saying, normally you used to hear something about Big Bird. You would say, oh yeah, Big Bird, Sesame Street.
Oh, okay.
Man, is Channel 9 still on? I'm going to have to check and see if Channel 9 even still on.
We can't speak to that because we don't know for sure.
Barney used to be everywhere.
Skip, get on your computer and check your facts.
No, I'm not Skip. I am Shannon.
You might not be thorough to
Skip. So, Hey, so you see how she coming at me?
Well, how? How
She
am I
coming at me.
I'm not. I'm just
She
saying.
telling me to check my facts and
Check
stuff.
him. Come on.
I ain't gonna even check my facts.
Okay.
Because I don't need to check my facts. I'm just
Oh, my
saying
goodness.
it's not. But look, this is what I'm saying though. Now peep this. Now watch how I'm finna hurt her with this. You say check the facts about you shaking for real.
Yeah,
For real
I
life.
am.
You shaking.
Yeah.
But you say check my facts, right?
Yeah.
But why would I have to check my facts? Because look, listen.
I'm from a born in.
Listen. But they put gay couples out in front of everybody. Why they don't put one of them back out in front of everybody? Heard her.
No, you didn't because we were talking about Channel 9.
But I'm just saying.
You don't even know if it's
I'm
still
saying,
on or
but
not.
they used to have commercials everywhere. They have morning morning, I love you, coming out talking. They used to have Sesame Street Live and all that stuff. Where is it at?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. They would rather put two dudes up here bumping chests than to put
So you saying let kids be kids?
the leather people back on.
Okay.
A B C D, follow me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness.
I think I learned my ABC from them. Or
Y'all had ABCs back then?
because you had Stone, I don't think they didn't even know how to. They had no letters or no words back then.
Whatever.
When she was
How do
born.
we communicate? Yeah.
Everything was just something.
Okay.
Well, I say you see how she throw me on the bus?
I'm
man?
not.
Throwing me on the bus.
Skip.
A Denver Bronco fan. Sit up and try to throw a San Francisco 49er fan. We won all these Super Bowls and all these famous players. They probably got like 3, 4, 5 players that in the Hall of Fame. And they came from other teams, just to come on the team and they retired. We had multiple people in the Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? Skip, say something.
What do you want me to say?
What? Say something.
I don't have anything to say.
Skip.
Russell Wilson will show you what it is.
Oh man.
That was his
but
first-
look, where did Russell Wilson come
How we
from?
go?
Where did
The
Russell
Seahawks.
Wilson come
Most
from?
definitely. How did we go from
Where did he
Parrington?
come from? That's all I want to know.
How did we go from Parrington to football?
Because you are
How did
a
you?
Denver Bronco fan, and you're gonna sit up because you don't want to disagree with me because I'm right on the parent thing, but you want to disagree with me somehow. So you know what I'm saying? You're gonna bring up Russell Wilson and
Oh my goodness.
Denver Broncos,
Sure.
Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah.
I'm a Laker fan.
Aaron
Giannis
Rodgers,
would be
Patrick
with us.
Mahomes. Let's talk
And
about
then she one of the people who got like 15 football teams.
Woo.
So how can you? And then there's always one of her teams in the playoffs. Oh, that's my team.
all of them.
How can you have all them teams, man? What the loyalty at?
I'm a Denver Broncos fan.
And who else? She's a Denver Broncos fan.
I like Aaron Rodgers too. I was with Green
Cincinnati
Bay.
Bengals.
Oh, get out of
Yeah,
here.
Green Bay. She's trying to be a 49ers because we be going to the
Oh, my
championship all the
goodness.
time.
I just support them because you're a fan.
No. Why you? See, that's what I'm talking about. Debate. She don't want to debate me because she know good and well y'all can't mess with us.
Okay.
What you think? Talk about it. We gonna talk about it.
We're not going to talk about it. This episode was about parenting. So what we're going to do is recap.
Go ahead, recap.
Sure. So what I heard you say today was that parents need to be parents to their children.
All weeks these days. Parents are weak. All right, go ahead.
Parents need to be parents to their children. They need to not be their friend all the time, but to show up when it matters for sure. So we don't only provide for them, but we encourage and we support from the womb to our tomb, right? Because we don't want to have to correct. So unfortunately, some of us have to bury our children. But nevertheless, we are a parent from when the moment they're conceived until a departure. And so we should always have the responsibility to love our children in spite of, to support and to encourage, to give sound advice, or wise advice. And just to just always to be a shoulder for them, and if they are in need, then to support the way that you possibly can. You said to let kids be kids, right? Don't force anything on them, like the television, like they open up, because you can always change the channel, but not to expose them to so much. Because like when we was coming up, we had ponytails, and today they got weave and eyelashes, right? So parenting is just a broad subject because every home is different. I'm sure there's some great, excellent parents, and then there's parents who are truly trying, but then some parents have truly dropped the ball on raising their kids. And so that's why we got the, what are they called, the Kia boys, and you got babies out here robbing people, and babies out here stealing, and babies out here selling drugs, but really they didn't have any correction or direction. And so so we really just have to make sure that we cover our children and protect them the best way we know how to, regardless of we were parented correctly or not. We owe them because they did not ask to be here for sure. So we just have to have a responsibility to make sure that we're there for them in every fashion, mentally, emotionally. Yeah, so that's really what I heard you say. And let them be kids. Don't force things on them. And let them learn who they want to be. Don't persuade in any form or fashion. That's what I got.
Yeah, basically, that's what I'm saying. And I think for the, we don't give good parents their flowers. You know what I'm saying? I think we need to give a good
And real quick, because my husband said that, today I had a speaking engagement and my sons sent me flowers. My son Caleb Michael sent me flowers. So I'm truly grateful for that because you mentioned that. Thank you so much, KK.
Anywho, we need to give a good parent their flowers. You know what I'm saying? All the good parents, because a lot of them don't even be recognized. And, it's like, that's your job, but no, your job is really hard to be a good parent.
It can be challenging.
So I think we need to give them their flowers. You know what I'm saying? So I think we could probably go on and on this topic, but we're not, because we're going to be what I'm trying to say, whatever, and give people their flowers. You want to give them their flowers?
I'ma go tell my mama the first love of my life, your girl. Give me your flowers.
So all the good parents, we're gonna celebrate you. Give your flowers.
We don't know it's gonna be too late.
Never know it's gonna be too late. So if you had a good parent, you know what I'm saying, give them their flowers, man. We never know when they're gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're going to wind this down, and I don't know if she went to go do something. I'm trying to see what she wants to go do. Oh my God. Oh my God. Look at this. Oh my God. Watch this. Look at this.
My flowers.
She got her flowers. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, if you have a good parent that, you know what I'm saying, sometimes we mess up. We the kids, we mess up, and our parents are still there for us. If you got a good parent, man, good parent, good anybody, good parent, good husband, good wife, give them their flowers today, man. We never know when they're gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? So
That's true.
I think everybody needs to give them their flowers. That's my message. So I think if you like what we're doing, just like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna try to bring you good comment. Good content. We gonna at the least try to be once a week, but we gonna try to do more than once a week. Like I say, we're going to try to go out to places. We're going to do little interviews. We're going to have a segment called 15 Minutes of Fame for people who want to promote something they're doing. Like if it's a business, anything. If you want to promote what you're doing, we have a segment called 15 Minutes of Fame coming soon. We're going to be on Spotify. And I think, see the dog was trying to bite.
Get it, that's not cool.
We're going to be on Spotify. So, I want everybody, thank everybody for tuning in who's tuned in. Thanks for everybody who subscribed, new subscribers. Thanks for everybody who like, share, comment. Like I say, don't forget to, if you want a topic to be talked about, any type of topic, you can put it in the comment, or you go to kingwoo.net and leave us a message. This episode right here is sponsored by Finding My Claire, a book called Finding My Claire. It's out on Amazon. I bet you like it. Alright, but we finna sign off for we gonna talk about the podcast. We about to sign off. This is your favorite friend, King Woo
and Cuddle Oak.
And I guess we finna go eat some ramen noodles because we're broke people. Peace
The
out.
devil is a lie.